Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk to you about your manifesting journey and living in the end and seeing the signs and symbols. Now, if you're seeing signs and symbols, that's wonderful. It can be regenerating to your spirit, exciting. When you know that you've got it, is when you're at ease and it just feels like you already truly have it. And it doesn't matter if it's in your world or not. You're just kind of going through life like, I know it will come. You can say that. I know it will come. So I'm okay. So what else do I want? A taco? A nice coffee? Living in the end is feeling gratitude. Joe Dispenza speaks on this. It's the energetic signature of receiving, because when we're grateful, it's like you've just received something. You're happy and you're grateful. And Bob Proctor taught this in his affirmations, which the one that he's very famous for is, I'm so happy and grateful. Money comes to me in all ways, from multiple sources, always in large sums. It's not exactly that, but he does say, I'm so happy and grateful. Start off your affirmation. I'm so happy and grateful that I have multiple streams of income. I'm so happy and grateful I'm in a loving, happy relationship. I'm so happy and grateful I love myself. I love my life. I'm so happy and grateful I'm living my dream life. I'm so happy and grateful. Fill in the blank, whatever you want. Happiness, gratitude, it attracts what makes you happy and grateful. That's the secret. That's what the secret is kind of based on. It's the energy of receiving. It's that simple. And I just want to remind you of that today. It is the energy of faith. Neville Goddard said, if you live in the end, that if you spend 3 minutes a day closing your eyes and just believing that you're already living in your dream home, you're already with a beautiful, loving partner, that you're already living your dream life, you're already feeling gratitude. Just feel into it. Just give it 3 minutes a day. I've done this where I did it for 10, 15 minutes, sometimes an hour a day, because it feels good to be grateful. But I was in a particular hard time, and I said, I know the way of the universe, and I have to, let's just say, man up. I have to woman up here and be the best I can be for my child, my unborn child at the time, and really focus on joy and gratitude. And that's what I did for at least 10 or 15 minutes a day, every day. I would just sit quietly on a couch or wherever I could sit. Wayne Dyer talks about, he's like, if you find yourself at a stoplight, close your eyes and feel grateful, feel happiness, feel joy. And he said, the people behind you will honk and let you know that it's time to go, that the green has turned, or that the light has turned green. And you can thank them and for that extra quiet time of, creating more abundance and love in your life. Just living in love. That is the other emotion. There's a David Hawkins scale, and it shows that love, enlightenment, peace, joy are the highest vibrations. And when you set the tone of that in your heart, your whole life will change. So when you give, you also receive. I've been reminded lately, choosing homes and things like that, and where and which one. And when I chose a home that benefits everyone, like truly from my heart, I can feel it. My energy, it becomes brighter. I can feel myself more loving and kind. It feels safe. It feels loving. And the magical synchronicities that continue to happen are almost a little spooky, because it's such a small, significant change that some people wouldn't notice it. But I am very prone to seeing, and it's magical and it's beautiful. And I've done it before, but to be reminded, it's like doing it again, reminding myself of these practices, just, yes, living in a wholehearted way, but being very intentional about where you're going, what you're going to do, and like making such a huge purchase as a house. It's a big thing, but being intentional about it and coming from a place of love. Louise Hay says, when she was moving house, she said, I wanted to live in a house where the people that lived there before me were in love, deeply in love and happy, because that house vibrated at that loving energy. And she did. She found a home that was just full of life and love. And she also, at one point, she bought her dream car, which was a Rolls Royce. And I think it was Esther Hicks that asked her if she was ever worried about someone nicking it or something, because she parked in a small parking spot. And she said, no, because I love my car and I expect, magic word, that, and I know she has faith that everyone will love my car like I do and will respect it like I do. So I know wherever I park, I trust in faith that it is safe, as I am safe as I walk through this world. So faith, believe you're not alone. You can believe whatever you want. I believe in a higher power. I believe in talking to your angels. I believe in talking to spirit, to the ethers. It's scientifically proven that when we center our heart in peace, that crime rates go down, that it heals other people around us. So when you find your inner peace, people around you, the environment around you will change and find its inner peace. When times are troubling, when you're focusing on something that is troubling you, you will find that there will be a little more troubling going on. So this is a call to really center in the energy of love, gratitude, joy, counting your blessings. It's important. Your energy matters. That is, it's just, we're energetic beings. So I just want to say, count your blessings, and more blessings will show. And if you feel like you don't have any blessings to count your breaths. Count the time that you got to sleep. Even maybe you wanted to sleep in, but you did get some rest. And you can find blessings. You have eyesight. You have hands to touch. And if you don't, you can still feel. You have a heart. You have a mind that is infinitely strong. You are capable. You are wise. And the angelic love of the ethers, whatever we're all made of, this stardust, is infinite. It goes on and on and on. Einstein, energy, E equals mc squared. Our energy becomes matter. We create our own reality. So what we focus on becomes. It persists. So focus on magical, beautiful things. Focus on things you love. That is the most important advice I can remind you of today, is to feel your heart open and keep it open. Move in love. Move in delight. Share your kindness and love. If people are being whatever, then just know that there's something in you that is asking to be healed. You're being shown this as a reflection, because we're all, it's everybody is you pushed out theory. It's like there's always something to learn. Always. And what I tell my daughter and what I'll tell you is, if someone is being a boogle butt, then you send them blessings, because what else are you going to do? Yes, we're human. We're going to have times where we're just frustrated or we get angry. Yes. But how long are you going to stay there? Are you going to stay angry for a year? And that becomes a part of you. You hold on to that anger, and that becomes a part of your vibration, which is going to echo back to you. It's going to show itself in a part of your life. It's going to be cluttered or disorganized. Are you going to learn forgiveness? Are you going to practice forgiveness? Are you going to practice peace? And we all go through it. It's a thing. It's a lot of things. We're all evolving. We're all ascending. I believe this earth is a school. I believe it's for our higher learning, and that we are ascending because we can to higher levels of consciousness, to evolve, to become greater beings. And that is a higher love. And when we love something, when Einstein loved science, math, he allowed the genius within him, the spirit, the ethers, to speak to him. He allowed himself to daydream, to sit in silence, to walk barefoot, to be himself, to laugh. The Dalai Lama allows himself to laugh, to have fun, to be quiet, to meditate, to pray, to talk to God, to spirit, to daydream and live in peace, to pray for peace, to live in compassion and send out compassion. Because what we hold inside, we give to the world. And Wayne Dyer said that so beautifully in one of his PBS specials. He said, when you squeeze an orange, you get orange juice. You don't get apple juice. You don't get something else. So if the world is squeezing you and you're peaceful, you know that you're there. But if the world squeezes you, metaphorically, and you're angry, there's something inside that is calling for your attention, saying, I want to be loved. I want your attention. Your inner child in some way. There's an inner wound. There's an inner something. And that's why that inner study, self-love, is so powerful. And Louise Hay, she said it all the time. Self-love. If you're having a problem in your life, love yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. You're powerful. You're beautiful. You're kind. You are everything. You deserve the world. You deserve to be loved. You deserve all of my love. You have all of my love. You tell yourself everything that you want to hear, everything that you are. You create your reality. But when you love yourself, I deserve love. I deserve all the beauty in the world. I deserve to have my dream life. I deserve to live my best life. You look yourself in the mirror. If you take a few minutes a day, it will change your life. If you continue to do it, if you stay disciplined, and you tell yourself every day, I love you. I really, really love you. telling your subconscious that I love you. And you're subconsciously going to pick the items that are best for you, that say, I love you. You're going to go the way in your car, in the direction that is loving, that's going to keep you out of harm's way. It's going to keep you on a safe path. You're going to do more loving things for yourself unconsciously because you're focused on loving yourself. It's all connected. Everything is connected. So when you send out love to everybody, to every part of you, and have faith in yourself and in this divine universe, this mystery that is full of possibilities and miracles, when you send out love, love returns to you because we are energetic beings. And we have an energetic field that goes out about 8 feet from us. Our heart, coming from our heart. And it connects with our mind. And it goes around and around and around, recycling itself. Our thoughts recycling itself. So what you believe happened to you 10 years ago, are you in love with that situation? Have you come to peace with that situation? Do you send love to everybody that was a part of that situation? I know because I've done it, and it is magical. And things from the past that you never thought could heal, or miracles you never thought could happen, or things that you never saw coming happen, all because you sent love to someone that maybe hurt you, or that did hurt you, or maybe you hurt them and you didn't mean to, but you send, please, Ho'oponopono, opono. I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you. Talk to your spirit. This became a much longer video than I thought it would, but it's about living in love, the energy you give to the world, who you believe you are. It's the self-concept thing. If you believe you're blessed, if you say I'm blessed, and you believe it, boy, you're blessed. If you get up and you say I'm beautiful and I feel great, you're gonna start moving. Your body starts moving in different ways. You move differently. You do your hair differently. You dress differently because you feel beautiful. And when you walk into a room, someone's going to say, you look beautiful. You're a beautiful person. Whatever beauty is to you. This world mirrors us, and it's always showing you signs. For me, anyways. It's like the other day, this is a wild thing. So this guy in front of me, I went to the cleaners. I go to next door, which is a little convenience shop. And it was like, I kept hearing, like I saw a lottery ticket in my head. And I'm thinking, okay, here, and I've done this before, and it's won. So, and I feel this little tinge of joy. So I go in there, and the guy in front of me, he's talking about like death and like gruesome stuff on the phone, on speakerphone with this guy who apparently they work in like some kind of medical field. But it's like, I was like, oh, almost to the point where I knew if someone else is in the room and they couldn't handle it, someone could have spoken up. But it made me very uncomfortable. But at the same time, I was very aware of this is happening for my highest good. I'm hearing this for a reason. I don't know. I don't want to hear it, but I am. And it was awkward. Anyways, I go up and I'm like, oh, what is going on? And there's this display of these cards. I'm thinking, what? And I just automatically just say, I'll take the Day of the Dead. There's a lottery card called the Day of the Dead. And I won. I bought one and I scratched it, I don't know, later, and it won. So it was the universe was talking to me in this weird language kind of thing. Do you see what I'm saying? It's kind of mirroring this weirdness. But I paid attention to it. I was tuned in. And I wish it would have not been so graphic, but there it was. So it was helpful in a very odd way. So when I ask, again, I'll give another example because I can only speak for myself. I'll say, how can I heal this inside of me? Like there was a point in time where I was dealing with a lot of heartache and pain. How can I heal this? How can I forgive this person? And I would see a billboard sign, or I would hear someone speaking on the phone, not, just, or in a restaurant. It would just be audible enough for me to hear it. No one else heard it, but I heard it. And it would be, it's like ding, like this little, I could feel it. Like that was for me. And it would be little signs, little breadcrumbs, sometimes whole sandwiches of information. I'd be like, wow. And then as my stomach growls, I'm fasting right now, so I'm a little bit hungry. Then I moved into an apartment with huge windows, and light has its own vibration. It's like people say if you're depressed, in which I was at one point diagnosed with depression, and I remember my brother saying, open the damn windows, get out of the dark. It's a whole vibe being in the dark all the time. Light has an energy to it and a health to it. Like in the tarot, the sun is the happiest, most joyous card that means good health, wealth, and joy. It's young, vibrant energy of play and life, new life. So I moved in this new place with huge windows everywhere, like here. And so the light, and no curtains. So the light is constantly, I'm constantly aware of the light. I'm waking up with the light. And it's this beautiful vibration. And within a month, I had the epiphany, and I realized the judgments I had towards a person. And it was just like, I let it go. I just felt at a higher vibration, this epiphany of, it was a simple click of thinking, a belief. And it was just like, what? I'm a powerful being. I can think whatever I want to think. And if I'm giving my power away to someone else, and by the way, if you're thinking of someone else, you're giving them power. You're somehow in their energetic field, because we're all connected. We're all energy beings. Again, I think I've said that. So if you're blaming someone and mad, you're sending them energy, but it's not coming back because it's not love. If it bounces back, it's anger. It's more anger. It's more frustration. It's like when these teachers, and I keep thinking of Wayne Dyer. I love him. He's just maybe my all-time favorite. He said, when I forgave this guy, I think the guy owed him. Oh, the guy was like trying to sue him or something for some money or something, and he was just like, this guy is out of his mind, and he could feel the anger, and he just kind of was just like, what? But one day he said he went into meditation, but he really, truly felt the forgiveness just really flow through him. And within, I don't know, 24 hours, a day, he got a call from this guy, or from the guy's lawyer, that he had dropped all charges, that he was no longer pursuing whatever this payment was, whatever this lawsuit was. It was over, because Wayne Dyer started to feel forgiveness and love for this man. He just sent love to this man, and it healed the situation completely. So what we send out, we receive. That was another learning experience for him. We all have those learning experiences. Each person that comes into our life causing a little bit of conflict, or there's conflict there, it's a learning experience to love them more, to love more, to ascend higher, to vibrate at a higher frequency, to let the light in, and to shine the light out. I believe we are light beings. If we're made of energy, then we're creating some kind of magnetic light. Right? On some level. Some people see auras. So, and then I want to talk about this soon, the wheel of light within. And green being a healing, growing color of the heart. So, in which is in the center of our being and radiates out growth, right? The heart. Green plants, green grass, green trees, they all grow, they live, they thrive on this earth. And the blue, it's a deep conversation, or it's a conversation to have, that I want to have, because it's fun. It's fun. So, again, just a reminder, radiate your love. Follow your passion. Follow your love. And the most important question to ask yourself is, why do you want something when you're manifesting something? Why do you want it? And when you feel in your heart when you feel your heart start to shine and open up, you know that this is your thing. And to really allow that, like, that want is going to come to you, because there's true love there. And just let your heart light shine. Find anything and everything to love. Walk in love. It's a very hippie thing to say, but I'm here to say it. Love and light. Love and gratitude creates more blessings. And when you count your blessings, you're going to have more blessings and more blessings and more. I'm telling you. It's true for me anyways. Love to you.